The next big AliExpress sale is fast approaching. It starts on the 10th of November. So I'm going to be showing you some new AliExpress watches in the lead up to the sale starting, in the hope that you'll find your next watch purchase. In today's video, I've got, well, a brand new San Martin that's just been released. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you a San Martin that's been around for a little while. I'm not completely convinced by it though. So the latest watch to come out of San Martin is the SN0150, and it is another all stainless steel sports GADA watch, available with either a black or a white mother of pearl guilloche dial, and like a lot of their recent watches, it houses an upgraded Miyota movement, the 9015. It has a date complication on the dial. The movement has a date complication in it, so yeah, it is a cracking movement to put in these watches, but of course that is going to push the price up. I'll show you the price that I've just been offered this watch for, but of course the sale hasn't started yet. I'm hoping they'll be offering their better watches with some decent discounts. Fingers crossed anyway. If this one's well discounted, it might be worth picking up. With this being one of their premium watches, the specifications throughout are, very, very strong. The build quality, well, just as strong. A little bit of originality with these watches, isn't there? They've proven to be big sellers, very popular watches. And I'm talking about these all stainless steel sports watches from San Martin that house the Miyota 9000 series movement. This is just another one in a fairly long line of releases recently that look a little bit like this one. I don't think there's anything on this watch that's going to make it stand out other than the dial over and above some of the other similar looking watches. Of course, it all started with the SN0144. That range of watches has been expanded, and this one, well, it's very similar. It's a very similar looking watch. The end links and the lugs have a slightly different detail on them. There are some very subtle differences, but not enough to really make it stand out. I'd like to see something quite different from them next time, I think. But anyway, there might be some people out there that prefer this particular watch over and above some of their other more recent releases. And if you do, you'll be met with an impressive list of specifications. Of course, sapphire crystal AR coating, 316L stainless steel, solid construction throughout, 100 meters of water resistance, screw down case back, screw down crown on the flight adjustment system in the clasp, milled clasp, solid links, solid end links, beautifully cut multifaceted hands and applied indices, the macro shots showing, well, just how impressive their build quality is. There's less light play from the dial than I was hoping. There is a little bit. You can see some colours in certain lighting conditions, but yeah, there's just not a lot of colourful light play, not as much as we would usually see from a mother of pearl dial, although the dial is pretty cool, isn't it? The lume is decent. It generally is on San Martin watches. I'll show you the lume degradation clip at the end of the video so you can see roughly how strong it is. No double-ended quick release spring bars in the bracelet. That's probably the only thing that's missing from this watch. Beautifully finished throughout, even the case back very nicely done. You've got some specifications on the case back. End link fit is fantastic. The brushing, the polishing, the transitions. I think the only other thing missing is perhaps a little bit more originality in terms of making it a bit more different from watches like the SN0144. What do you think? Maybe you'll prefer this SN0144. This one's a little bit more unusual than some of their other all stainless steel sports watches, sort of GADA watches. This one houses, again, the Miyota 9000 series movement, but the 9132. So there is a power reserve indicator at the 12 o'clock, and at the 6 o'clock, you've got a 24-hour sub-dial. It's available in a few different colours. I'm just not completely convinced by that dial configuration. 24-hour sub-dials are generally not that popular. Whenever I review a watch housing a Mecha Quartz movement by Seiko that has a 24-hour subdial, there's always comments from people saying what a complete waste of space. And the power reserve indicator at the 12 o'clock just, I don't know, just doesn't work for me. But that's just me. They have sold some of these watches, and I'm sure there's other people out there that prefer this watch to the previous watch or even the other SN0144s that have sold so well on AliExpress. If you like either of these watches, don't forget some links in their video description. If you're thinking of going shopping during the next big sale, head over to AliExpress via those links. Pop the watches in your basket, check out during the sale, you'll benefit from the discounted prices, and fingers crossed I'll get a little bit of commission. So yeah, I'll put some links in their video description. This one though, I'm not expecting this one to be as popular as the previous watch I've just shown you. Again, it's just down to that dial configuration. I just don't think it's, well, attractive. And really, that's not necessarily San Martin's fault. That is the movement. That's the way the movement is set up, to have the 24-hour subdial at the 6 and the power reserve indicator at the 12 and the date complication at the 3. The rest of the watch, well, I like it. And like the previous watch and like pretty much every other San Martin watch I've seen for the last, well, 5 or 6 years now, the build quality and their specifications are second to none. This one has that well-finished multi-link bracelet, again on the fly adjustment system, sapphire crystal, screw down case back, screw down crown, 100 meters of water resistance, solid construction throughout, impressive loom. You've got those Chinese applied indices filled with loom, so yeah, the loom display is impressive. End link fit is perfect, screw pins, solid links, solid end links. I mean, yeah, it is an incredibly well built watch. I just can't get past the dial configuration on this one, sadly. Guys, let me know in the comments section. Yeah, what do you think of this one? Minions come to mind when I look at this particular color version. And that's not really what you want when you're, spending this sort of money on an AliExpress watch. So head over to AliExpress, have some fun, look at some watches, let me know what you're thinking of picking up. And yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know in the comments section, or you can always email me, oldmantimegary@gmail.com.